the moment I met Laura in the dorms, I knew we would be great friends. Just something clicked between us. Always got along really good. Our friendship was always really easy. Just hang out, or we could go out, or whatever. It was always really easy. Sorry. Laura would even pack my bags for me sometimes when we'd go on road trips. She knew me that well. We were really good. And then she had Phil. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You guys are great together. I've always loved Phil. I adore you two. Most of the time I was envious of you two. He is an outstanding man. He will do anything for you, and I know that without question. And that's all I want from my best friend is unconditional love. So I love you too.
All right, I'm Kayla. I've known Laura since high school. As Phil reminded me tonight, they wouldn't be here without me. Phil literally came up to me on the first night I met him and asked me for permission to date Laura. And I said no. I said yes, and they've been happy ever since. I couldn't have picked a better man for her. He's amazing. He's always there to support her in everything she does. And Laura's there to support him, going through school and life together. It's amazing to watch you guys, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Cheers!
I'm Christine. I knew Laura since night one in Chico. Mom just dropped me off, see ya, and I was like, okay, guess I'll make some friends now. I went upstairs and met Casey and Laura and several others. And since like Casey said, night one, we just clicked. We lived together a couple times. First time, we got nicknamed Wifey because we were known to fight like husband and wife. Very similar type A personalities. They're very clean. Like things a certain way, which is nice. Phil needs someone like that. And then, so the first time we lived together, husband and wife. And the second time we lived together was when Laura and Phil lived together. My last year in college, everyone graduated and left me. And I lived with them, and everyone's like, good luck. Living with Phil and Laura, how are you gonna like that? And I'm like, I don't know. And it was actually amazing. You guys were awesome to just hang out with at night, and I could obviously see the love between you guys and maybe since day one. I don't know how you pinned her down in the 441 days, but you did. And I love you guys so, so much. And I also can't wait for babies.
Okay, so I'm Laura's sister. We are, 5 years apart? 4.5. I didn't really prepare a speech, but I'm so happy that they're together. I literally would sit and talk with just them two all the time when they would come to our house, stay up late and talk with them. Same when I came to Chico. Yeah, I love them together. I'm so excited. Phil kept looking at me during the wedding and he was making me cry. And you're making me cry now, so stop. I love you guys together. I love you guys separately. I love you guys.
Hi everybody, I'm Danny. First off, I wanted to thank everybody, family and friends, for making today such a special day for the two of them. You're both lucky to have great family and friends in your life to support you in your next chapter. 7 years ago, I met Phil right here in Chico. I never imagined he'd ask me to be up here today to help him celebrate. I'm truly honored to call Phil one of my closest friends, and I'm even more honored that he would let me give this toast. Phil and I met for the first time when I was a freshman here in Chico, and since then a lot of things have changed, but our friendship hasn't. When I was first introduced to Laura, I thought she was stealing my friend. But what I didn't realize is she was going to make him better. Phil is truly a happier person when they're together. There's no other woman in the world more perfect for Phil. When he gets his ideas, She is there to be the voice of reason. When she's down, or when he's down, she cheers him up. You are lucky to have found a partner who share the same passion for the good time. Phil is the kind of guy that is going to be there when you need him the most, whether it's a backyard project or a drink to get past a long day at work. He is the kind of guy you want to be by your side every day because you know the two of you can get through anything. There is no doubt in my mind that each and every day you two will spend together, your love will continue to grow. You are both blessed to have one another by your side as you take your journey together in life. I wish you both the best, and I can't wait to celebrate your future years together.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? So, Phil and I go way back. Way back to when Dave was coaching our little league, and long nights of putting together video projects and stuff in high school, and sneaking a little apple schnapps, tossing in with some Coca-Cola to pass the time a little faster. But when I met Laura, when you guys came down to Southern California and I met her for the first time, I was just absolutely so happy for you guys that you found the person that balanced both of you guys out so well. And it's been so nice just getting to know you, Laura, over the last couple of years, and coming up and crashing with you guys at your place, your old place, and with the rest of the band, or at least 3 of the guys that were in there at the time. And I'm just so happy for you guys. Cherish every moment, and I'm excited to see what comes for both of you guys. It's gonna be great. Love you.
All right, so my name's Jesse. Met Phil and Laura about 5 years ago when I started dating my beautiful wife, Kayla. When I met them, they are amazing people. I'm extremely happy for them. They're so happy together. Couldn't ask for a better husband and wife, and look forward to all the things that come in the future from you guys.
Hello everyone, my name is Andrew. I got a call a few months ago from Phil, and he doesn't call me very often. I've known Phil since I was in 2nd grade, and before we really started hanging out a lot, he was always that annoying kid a grade above me. And you know, I always try to keep my distance from him, but then our family started hanging out, and then I had to become friends with them. But that awkward stage kind of like fizzled out in 2 days, and we became when I introduced Phil to my friends, I call him my cousin. Philip is my best friend, and if he was any closer to be my brother, I already have 2, so I don't want to small light off them. But, you know, calling him a best friend isn't enough. I'm sorry, I'm very emotional. Phil and I used to get in trouble a lot. You know, we'd go shoot off fireworks. We'd go skate in the commercial spots that weren't supposed to be you know, no skating allowed, and we'd have to run from the security guards, and we had to fight a few of them to get our skateboards back. But it was hard. I mean, Phil was like an older brother, even though he's only a year above me. He was always better than me at things. Baseball, I could maybe throw a strike every 10 pitches, and Phil got a curveball down when he was 10 years old. We both were, like I said, skateboarding before, and
He knew how to do all the tricks, and he was very patient with me. Like, it's okay, Andrew, you'll get the next time, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, he was always, I mean, I was better academically. I do have a master's degree now. Philip went to mechanic school. But someone has to. Anyways, I was very honored. I got a call a few months ago, Phil asking me to be his best man, and I was very honored. I was shocked and honored. And then I come here, and Diesel's wearing the best dog, so I kind of got overshadowed. Now I'm sitting the farthest away from him. But that's all right. Like I said, Phil is family. And I met Laura, I don't know how long ago, but it seemed so natural the first time I met her that she was Phil's girlfriend. And if anyone knows Phil, before he graduated high school, he was petrified of women. You know, I was the one to tell him, to force him to go to prom. And, you know, I found him a date and everything, and he's like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just gonna go dirt biking right before, you know, in the morning, and I'll be back for prom in the evening. And then he decides to kill himself and be in the hospital for like a month. So that didn't work out very well. But Laura worked out great. Right, Laura? So when I started hanging out with Phil and Laura together, Phil already had his job. He was already, you know, ending his career in school, and he was already working. So I spent a lot of time with Laura. We would be the ones going out to the bars instead of me and Phil, or I guess Phil and I. And, you know, Laura is like the perfect match for Philip. Thank you. So let's raise a glass to this perfect couple made in heaven. Here's to Phil and Laura. Cheers.
Okay, well, if a pair can be measured in wealth by their friends, you guys are pretty wealthy. Great group of friends here, family and friends. So we're going to open it up now. If anybody wants to come up, maybe say something about how they met. You know, this might be the time to do it. So come up to the mic. Let's come up here.
Phil would look at me after my hair would be a mess and my eyes would be all red, and he'd tell me I'm beautiful. And honestly, I've never met such a more amazing couple, and to live with them after a time of probably like the hardest time of my life, it was pretty amazing. I can just remember when I first moved in, Laura and I would have dinner plans, and Phil would come home and be like, hey guys, we're going to sushi. And Laura and I would be like, hey, we're making dinner, guys. And Phil would just be mad. He'd be like, no, I want to take my ladies to sushi tonight. And I just want to say thank you to both of you, because I don't know where I'd be without you guys.
Okay, anybody else? Yeah, there's the man. This is what I was hoping for.
Hello, everyone.
If you want, you can look at them.
I've never used one of these things. My name is Bastian. I'm probably the worst public speaker you'll ever meet.
I don't know you, Bastian.
As long as I make no eye contact with anyone, I'll be fine. My nickname's Bubba. I've had it for many years. Anyway, I met Phil probably about 10 years ago. And one of my first friends in Chico, and did a lot of things together, hunt, fish, four-wheel, go on the river, whatever. It was a day in hot summer day in, I think, 2009, I believe. Am I right, Danny? About 2009, Phil called me up. Hey, what are you doing today? Let's go to the river. Let's go to the 1 mile, whatever. I said, all right, let's go. So we hopped in my truck, and I said, I have some friends. that are at 1 mile right now. I think some are sitting at this table right now. Got there, and Laura happened to be there, and the rest is kind of history at this point. So I'm pretty honored to have both of them as my good friends. Both awesome. Phil is the type of guy that, you know, he'd give the shirt off your back. You know, I feel it could be 2 a.m. I could say, Phil, I'm stuck. And he's the first guy that'll pick up on the first ring and come pull me out. And I'm really honored to have him as my friend. And I'm really honored as Laura as his bride. So we can do one more toast to them. To Phil and Laura.
Yeah. Okay, anybody else? Nobody else? This is Laura's father, Paul.
Well, so of course, congratulations. And about a year ago, Phil came to me and said, "Can I marry your daughter?" And I thought that was so cool, just great, the greatest thing. Congratulations.
Okay, anybody else inspired to say something about these two? Okay, come on up. All right, this is Megan.
Laura and Phil, you guys mean so much to me and my family. I have 3 children, and Laura has helped me raise them. She's been such an influential being, inspirational. All of you. Phil, you've been amazing. I love you guys. I'm so happy for you too. I can't wait for you guys to have and for me to babysit. Like, we've had such good times together, and I can't wait. I can't wait for it.
Okay, Larry? Oh, jeez. All right.
Philip? Oh, you poor bastard, here I am. So, 2 quick stories. Many, many, many years ago, when David, who was the ultimate Mr. Fix-It, before he couldn't fix anything, decided we're going to redo the roof on Don and Betty's house. So, at the time, I was heavy. And I'm up on the roof, and my foot goes through the roof and through the ceiling into the bedroom below. And I was in a lot of pain, so naturally David laughed at me. And Amy was making brownies or lasagna or something, God only knows what. The next day, Philip comes over with his little handy-dandy toolkit and says, I have to go fix Larry's hole. He was a fixer. But one of my most happy memories was visiting your mom and dad on the day you were born. And it was kind of an easy childbirth. I mean, compared to a lot, you entered this world in a very simple way. We got there to the delivery room, and Amy looks like she just played tennis or something. You know? David's jonesing for a cigar, so we went out and had a cigar. But that easy childbirth has led you to a wonderful life. And now I see you accentuated by this beautiful bride of yours. And I just want to say congratulations to the both of you. You're a very lucky woman, and you are a very lucky young man.
Larry and Robert over there, two of my friends, go back before high school days. So they have been here for Philip since the beginning. So anybody else want to say anything? No?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna let.
We have one more.
Oh, okay. Mr. Majora.
I got to say one thing here. And 5 months ago, I made a toast at my lovely daughter Erica's and her lovely husband Eric at their wedding 5 months ago. And my toast was a little bit R-rated. So I won't do that today. And this is what I should have said, and I didn't think about it till after it was all over. But I wanted to do it today. And I have one piece of advice for Phil in order to have a long and happy marriage. And it's worked for me. My lovely wife Janice, wherever you are, there she is, 34 years. And I lived by 2 rules. That's all you have to remember. 2 rules. Rule number 1 is that the wife is always right. Now, some of you probably know this already. Rule number 1, the wife is always right. Now, rule number 2, when the wife is wrong, you go back to rule number 1. So, Phil and Laura, congratulations. We love you. And I got to tell you, hang on to each other because it doesn't get any better than this. Salute.
Okay, anybody else? Nobody else? We're going to turn it over to the bride and groom. Okay? Words from the couple.
Well, I would just like to say thank you very much to all of our friends and family that are here. We have several family members that have traveled far. So I appreciate you all coming, and I really hope you've enjoyed the day as much as we have, because it's truly been wonderful.
I just want to say thanks, and let's go drink and party.
Congratulations!